Now, from our sources, what we're getting to know is a major conspiracy was being hatched in room number 13 of building number 17 at Al Falah University. As part of the plan, a large quantity of explosives had been purchased with the aim of preparing 32 vehicles, 32 cars for attacks and causing widespread devastation. The case, of course, is under investigation. Anushka joining me on that. Anushka, more and more details emerging linking it to Al Falah University. 32 cars is what they were planning, Anushka.
That's right, Vedika. As we are piecing together the information, it seems that they were in fact amassing such massive amount of explosives so that they could prepare it and keep it inside 32 cars and drive it to different key locations in Delhi, NCR and around North India so that they can orchestrate a massive attack that could in fact also overtake the intensity of the 26/11 attack that happened in Mumbai. We are outside the Al Falah University, inside where these whole plans were in fact being hatched by Shaheen and also Muzammil Shakil. Will try to get you some visuals also. Haryana police have once again reached here so that they could investigate further in this matter. This is a university that remains at the center. 40% of the population here are of Kashmiri people. Many of the people who are in fact studying inside had no idea that this was happening just inside the university where they were coming to study and where they were in fact teaching students. And they have in fact also claimed the university had come out with a statement yesterday. They had said and they had also acknowledged that 2 of the faculties here had been detained and that questioning is also in fact going on. Rounds of questioning have been going on because remember, they were living here inside for the past 3.5 years. And also to get the viewers a sense of what this location looks like, I'll ask my camera person Panchanan to pan the camera and show you the visuals of the area here. This is Fatehpur Taga village of Dhauj police station here at Faridabad, and this seems like a very secluded area where not much human activities can be seen. This is a very secluded area inside outskirts of Delhi NCR and deep inside the village in Faridabad. This is where this planning was in fact being hatched. Few kilometers from here is the rented accommodation of Muzammil Shakil, where he had stored all those explosives. 2,900 kilograms of explosives was found inside the rented accommodation. What the landlord had said is that Muzammil Shakil had come there and had given 2,400 rupees advance money and had said that 3 of his Kashmiri friends will come to take all those kept inside, but later on police officials arrived there and seized all those items, and that is how the landlord got to know that these were in fact explosives that were kept inside and were being used as a part of a bigger conspiracy around this whole North Indian districts. And he has also said what we are getting to know about this whole conspiracy is that it is linked to the Babri case. We have seen quite a lot of time when Jaish Ansar has openly pledged that he will be taking revenge about the Babri case, about the demolition of the Babri Masjid, and Ayodhya Ram Temple has also been in the target of the people who were hatching this plan. Not just Ayodhya, several key locations as at Delhi, Faridabad, Gurugram, Saharanpur and Hapur were in fact being on the target. Shaheen is said to be preparing a women wing here linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed, and that is how this whole module was being operated. Several people have been detained, several people are being questioned, and as we are speaking, as the investigation picks up pace, we are seeing that more and more could be revealed in this whole investigation, and we would get to know as to what was the deeper conspiracy behind the blast that happened on 10th of November.